We will be from the team under Leon Carlin after a 3-2 defeat Newton Aycliffe. What are your thoughts on the game, Leon?
Same as Saturday. Disappointed, Joe. The only difference to Saturday was I'll take that one today. I thought the performance was spineless, weak. But it's me, I'll take that. I've put this squad together. I've put my faith in the lads that we brought in. Went for experience. We didn't look very experienced today. We were second best all over the park. Made bad decisions on bad decisions. Desire to stop crosses. Desire to get on the other side of that. The second ball that's coming to the box, non-existent. Balls have gone in their box. We've half-hearted, competed, particularly in the first half. I've put this squad together, so I'll take the blame for that performance there. But I'll also deal with the repercussions as well, and I'll look at the group now and I won't accept that. This football club's far too good, far too prestige to be seeing them sort of performances. And let's not kid ourselves here, Joe. We've been poor a couple of times this season. We've got away with it. We haven't got away with it today. So it's up to me now to go away, assess the group. They need to assess themselves first and foremost. And I've told them there, if any of them have got a problem because the shirt is too heavy for them and the expectations of what I expect, the football club expect and the fans expect, no problem, just pick up the phone, just football. But ultimately, this club has to go in one direction, and any more performances like that, and I've said this at Ashington a couple of weeks ago, Joe, any performances like that, there's only one direction we're going. We finished mid-table last year. The goal this year is to kick on and go up, not down, and any more of that, we'll be finishing well in the bottom half, if not worse than that, and I won't accept that. It's not what I'm about. It's not what the football club expects. So it's the answer. Long-winded answer to your question is, Joe, it's poor. It's not good enough, but it'll get addressed. And yeah, let's see what happens over the next couple of weeks.
Obviously, it did seem that we started the game on a kind of positive note, being a bit more dominant, but it seemed like the moment they got anywhere near 4 draws, felt like there was a chance of scoring, and they scored. Probably put 2 decent balls in the box and scored off them both. It's frustrating when it's 3 minutes both times.
Joe, people will say he's overreacting. I'm not overreacting. First half, we played well in stages, but when it went up into their final third, we had centre forwards that I think they had the shoes tied together, and we just kept on turning the ball over. Yet the 2 times they got in wide areas, in and around our box, and it was only 2 in the first half, they delivered without enough pressure on the ball, and there wasn't enough pressure on the ball in the man in the box, and the ball's gone in the bottom corner twice. It's not good enough, Joe. It's not good enough conceding goals so softly and not being decisive in their final third. So yeah, it is frustrating. I think the second half we've obviously made a change. We've gone for it, been left open, but then we've killed ourselves. It's a terrible goal to concede, and that 3-0, you give an opportunity to a young, fit team to fight for their life, and that's what they've done. It'd have been an injustice if we got a point, let's be honest.
Obviously, after we went to 3-0, we did start to keep the kick on a little bit, especially after we got the penalty and scored the rebound. And then seemed to be basically one-way traffic, but we still looked somewhat suspect from being countered, but I don't know if that's because we're just putting up.
Well, you're always susceptible on the counter-attack to, obviously, when you've pushed on. But like I said to you 2 or 3 minutes ago, Joe, we've brought in players with experience and not playing at this level, a level above. We shouldn't be 3-0 down. It should not be 3-0 down. And we've put ourselves in a position where we've had to go for it, like I said there. The back door's open. Thankfully, Alfie again's been absolutely fantastic. But how many times have we said this, Joe? Yeah. Alfie's been brilliant again. Alfie's been brilliant again. That tells you everything you need to know. We want a goalkeeper that goes unnoticed. And at the minute, we haven't got that. So, yeah, it's frustrating, it's disappointing. We have got a foothold in the game. But a bit like what I said at Ashington, if we'd have got anything out of the game, it's one of them. We haven't deserved anything. We don't give ourselves a chance. 3 poor goals against a side that, and I mean this with the utmost respect and credit to Brian and his lads in there, we shouldn't be losing at home to Newton Aycliffe, and that's a fact. And people might not like me saying that, might call me arrogant, might call whatever they want. We shouldn't be. But ultimately we have. We need to take that on the chin. We need to look at why it's happened, and there's quite a lot of whys, and make sure we put it right. And if that means it's personnel, it's personnel. We're here to win, Joe, and any more of that we won't win again this season.
Obviously, you'll go over the next few days and just kind of assess the group. But obviously now attention's set at the FA Cup on Saturday against a team from the league will go down Manchester Way. Obviously, we don't know much about them. How do you go into a game where you've got no real idea of the opposition?
Bring the best version of us. and we say this week in, week out, bring the best version of us. A couple of bodies will be back. I won't go into missing people this week. People will come back, we'll look at the group. We have to make changes, because if you keep producing this and you keep rolling with the same players, you'll get that again. So we'll look at the squad, we'll look to make changes. I'll have a look at the squad, but most importantly, the lads need to look in the mirror. Because that's not good enough for me, it's not good enough for the football club. But next week, Chadderton gives us an opportunity to get back on the horse. We've lost a penalty shootout and the game today. So let's put it into perspective. 7 games, and you've lost 1 true fixture in a penalty shootout. But like I keep saying, Joe, it's the nature of the performance which is worrying me, and it's not something I'm prepared to continue with. But next week at Chadderton, it's going into the unknown. It's the same for both teams, and the best version of us gives anyone a game, but the worst version of us, you've just seen.
Cheers, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you.